We're back. How's it going? And by we're back, I mean I'm back. Though if you're watching this video, I suppose you are also back to my channel. Look, let's just not be weird about it. All right, welcome. AI, you probably know what's going on here. I'm gonna look at things. Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel. The eye that doesn't blink. Again, the fact that this is an eyeball is real weird, guy. In Tokyo, even the nighttime is bright. Even in the patches of sky, I can't see the stars. Oh, a UFO. No, wait, that's a plane. Oh, UFO. No, wait, that's a drone. Sorry, excuse me. Nonsense. Oh, UFO. Oh, no, wait, just a grandma. Grandma's booking it through the night sky. I must be really, really tired. Now, this is a funny segue. Hi, the current time is 4:30 in the morning. They may be saying, oh, is this just round 3 of Folon can't sleep, one of the most basic things every human does? No, incorrect. Folon went to sleep too early this time. Woke up early. So here I am doing something, because I don't know what to do in my morning. So, there are no stars tonight. Here's the horse turned upside down. It looks like a sad, overturned insect. You know, it's a pretty apt description. Some of these descriptions are weird. I'll give you that one. Kawasabi District buildings in the distance. Get another bench. It's a bench. Checks out, adds up. I ran the numbers. Zuki is looking behind the bush. Past the bush. In the past, there would have been a nice paved path here. It's covered in brush and weeds now, but I can still make out the trail heading back. The figure went this way. Path through the bushes leads away from here. He cold?
What do you care?
What? Wow!
You never cared about me ever.
What? Okay, well, I don't know their past relationship.
And I liked it that way.
Wow! This kid is savage, dude.
I don't want you getting close to me. You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me? Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me.
What?
Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus. In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
Jesus. Remember anything?
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little.
Yikes, yeah, we figured that one from the photograph.
I was 4.
4,
I
damn.
remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here.
Yikes.
Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
Jesus. Just really laying on the heavy stuff about that suspicious
You saw
figure.
that person standing here, right? A man?
Yeah,
What was he doing?
Okay, so are we just hard confirming that this was a man?
I don't know, it was dark. But I think he was watching me. He was standing there in the rain with no umbrella.
Oh, that's terrifying.
But I don't remember anything else. I got scared and went to hide inside the column.
That's reasonable. I'm not saying that you can't stand in the rain without an umbrella. I mean, like, I've walked home through the rain or walked places through the rain many times without an umbrella. It's not that big a deal. But if you're just, like, standing in the middle of the rain, staring at something or someone, nothing, just, like, getting drenched, you gotta rethink your life priorities,
Nothing.
guy.
Just wondering where this goes.
What do you mean, where this goes? Like, the path? Izuki is looking behind the bush. I guess I should check it out.
Aiba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
A subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago. The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason.
Makes sense.
As did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna shut down a
This
district,
means that
everything shuts
railroads
down,
and
right?
public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
Okay.
The subway. Aiba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
Okay, so this dude could have driven his car through the underground subway, which seems like insanity, but I mean, it's an option. Gotten to right here, and then taken the body to Bloom Park. That's probably what they did, right?
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night.
Oh, there was only one car? What a coinky
A
dink.
black SUV.
Oh, a black
I ran the plate through
SUV.
the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father.
Oh, no. Oh, Renju, this isn't looking good for you, guy.
Renju Okiura.
Yeah. Ugh. That's not what you want to hear, brother. Renju, why'd you kill
So let me
your
get this
wife, you
straight.
weirdo?
You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
Yes,
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
that's true. Someone could have stolen his car to frame him, I guess, but like,
Yeah.
his...
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, look. This is... I mentioned this last episode. Renju's definitely the one who sent Mizuki the Nile message, right? Like, and this is her being like, yeah, it can't be my dad. My dad wouldn't kill my mom. Like, I get it. You don't want to admit it, but like, come on.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, you could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju, and you can help me find him.
Steering wheel. The dashboard. Center console. The glove box. All right, no funny quips here. We're in serious mode. Gear shift. Anything from rear view mirror, maybe? You can see the scenery through the rear window. I think that's everything I can really look at. Then it's Mizuki. Yeah, I can only look at Mizuki. Ah, I
Think
didn't
about
see
a
the
week
question.
ago.
I wanted to say look at, but then it moves the cursor kind of weird sometimes. Shoot.
When I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Okay, I think that was the last time you saw, or she saw Renju.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up, guy.
That is very unusual.
Yeah, okay, when was the last time you spoke with your dad? Mizuki's sitting in the passenger seat. She's trying to act tough, but I can tell she's nervous. Yeah, reasonable. About the suspicious figure.
Hey, Mizuki, tell me again. That person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No. It wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
About that Nile message.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality.
It was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does this sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away.
Yikes! This is looking real bad for your boy Renju.
Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect,
Yep.
so...
Alright, that makes sense. But like,
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki
yeah, I mean, it
district.
makes sense. She's still a freaking 12-year-old, Date. Like, yeah, she wanted to bring a friend to go to the restricted district in the middle of the night on a Friday from a strange message from her dad. Like, no, this makes
There
total
are a
sense.
number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
Hell, I'd be worried about going alone. You look like you want to say something.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
I never want to put cuffs on him. I would never want Mizuki to see that. Anyway, Renju isn't the kind of guy who would commit a crime like this. About that Nile message.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it.
I mean, yes, it's
The killer
possible.
did it, not Daddy.
But like,
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
when was the last time you spoke from your dad?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You try calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
That's also very suspicious, I'm just saying. Hey, my friend the cop keeps calling me. Oh,
Date, incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iba. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect.
yeah, I'd say so.
He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
Oh, baby.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
It's not looking good, guy. I can see boss through my left eye. Iba is streaming the image in real time. I don't have a cell phone, never cared for them. But Iba can connect to any network in range. That's how I'm able to communicate with HQ. To Mizuki, I look like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. She doesn't see what I see. Why'd you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do.
That's fair.
He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
Yeah, you can't just like hold on to people, it's pretty weird. Any idea where Renju is?
Now, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. They didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
About Renju's questioning.
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
Okay, about his alibi.
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time. But that means no one can back up his story.
Yup. Alright, well, thanks, boss.
All right, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Oh, I thought I could interact. Then Mizuki just looks at the
sun
window.
poke?
What?
What?
Sun poke. Or something.
What are you talking about? What are you babbling about?
Oh, Sunfish Pocket.
What? you made that connection? Hello?
Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
Oh my god, of course the man runs a maid cafe. Oh my lord.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast in Akihabara.
Yep. Oh lord. Again, I like to explain some of these concepts in case you have no idea what a maid cafe is. In Japan, in the district known as Akihabara, there's a very common type of restaurant known as a maid cafe, in which basically the experience is you go and all of the serving staff are, you know, young ladies dressed in maid outfits, and they act accordingly. Oh, yikes, brother. Oh, it's Renju. Now that's not what I expected to see. We'll put a pin in the maid cafe talk. Okay then. Yikes, Jesus, poor Mizuki. First your mom, now your dad? Like, Christ.
Renju!
God, this is a super messed up way to... Okay. Whew. Well, I'm not so certain it's Renju anymore. I don't think it was him. Not because he's dead, but because of the manner in which he is dead. Yeah, maid cafes, they're kind of not really scummy or sleazy, but they can be, I guess. They're just weird. They're just very weird.
You
They
look
attract a
awful.
very
Have you been sleeping,
they
honey?
attract a very certain type of clientele that let's just say I'm not sure I would want to hang out with any people that are the type that are like, yeah, let's go to the maid cafe where the server's gonna call me master and do stuff like that. It's just weird, man. It's a weird situation. It's a weird thing that happens.
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
That's fair. We're gonna look at everything in the room again, because that's just how we do. Boss's chair, shelves, bags hanging on a rack. The entrance is gonna be pretty quick, I imagine. We're not gonna have any quips. Cold air blowing from the AC. Tombstone, rip. Yikes, too soon. Wine bottles lined up, a cabinet. An RC car. Police officer mannequin. Excuse me, that's Mario? He has a name. Soccer ball. It's a volleyball. It's a Tanuki statue. Fishing flag with big catch on it. Soba restaurant door curtain. Happy birthday banner decoration. We got some freaking pumpkins, dude. We got a bookshelf. Has a ton of things stuffed in it. The electronic darts machine game thing. Freaking snowboards. Some skis. Boss's desk. There's stickers all over the front. There's a clock on the side of her desk. The battery died in that thing, so the hands have stopped. The Persian rug is laid out. She has a computer on her desk, type that has a monitor built in. Garbage, I've said before, and I'll say it again. A police poster, a boy band poster. Got some symbols, a stationary bike for indoor training, a map on the wall, a public bath door curtain, a couple of masks, a mysterious mask on the right wall, a mysterious mask displayed on the wall. There's a pennant adorning the wall. It's a Christmas tree. It's decorated. It's been here since the first time I was in this room. I'm just trying to speed through this because I want to look at everything in case there's anything weird. There's a lot of stuff hanging on the coat hanger. There's a plaster figure. There's a police poster. We did it. I think that's everything. Okay. Let's start with Pewter. Pewter's looks surprisingly serious. You seem troubled, Pewter.
2 murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
Yeah, that's fair. Sorry, I just bumped the mic. You probably heard a bong there. I'm very, very sorry. Very, very sorry. Oh, good God. Any thoughts on the culprit?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Yep.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer.
Okay, seems like a stretch. Would you like to explain why?
You're missing your left eye,
Yeah.
so you steal them from others.
Okay, this is a little weird.
I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Yeah, around the time when my memories went missing and around the time when there was apparently an eyeball-stealing serial killer that I'm not allowed to know anything about, boss. Something weird about that, boss?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Why are you here?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
That's fair. Boss is sitting on her desk. She looks tired, like me. Ooh, too real, buddy. How about you? Getting any sleep?
Of course not. I still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
What happened to Mizuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital.
Oh, yikes.
They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
Yeah, they better.
I
Oh,
see.
God.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
About Renju.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered.
Oh, yeah, he was.
No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
It seems reasonable.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
New?
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New?
Yes, several years ago.
Pewter.
Okay, so the Cyclops killer was the name of the serial killer that you won't tell me about, boss, which is very suspicious.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak.
Yeah, I imagine they happened within like a day or two. Like, that's
The
insane.
killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago? Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
Was I a victim? Then why am I alive? Oh, Peter looks surprisingly serious. About the incident 6 years ago.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings, to distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women, and...
Okay, well, I'm probably not a victim then, if they were all the victim. But Renju's a guy. Huh.
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Their right eyeball, not the left. And those pulled out after death. Interesting.
A few days
Cyclops.
after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions.
Oh.
Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops. Hence the name, the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Jesus. Was the Cyclops captured? What? No?
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
What?
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, it doesn't add up, dude. You're an investigator. You should know that the freaking Cyclops killed these 4 women, young women, right? And took out their right eyeball after death. This, at least, well, I'm assuming Renju's the same, but Shoko, I guess, I don't know, she's a mother. I don't know what it classifies as young, right? She looked kind of young, so we'll go with it, right? But Shoko, her left eyeball was removed while she was alive. And Renju's a guy. He doesn't fit the profile at all. Like, Renju's a dude.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women.
Here we go.
Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju...
Had their left eyes removed.
We're missing their left eye.
Their left eyes were taken out while they were alive.
The timing
Presumably,
of
they
the
both
eye
have the blood
removal is
thing.
also inconsistent.
Yep.
The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed.
Why do I even bother explaining my thoughts? The game does it for me. Man, every time.
But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now.
I mean, I guess, in theory, but it's kind of weird.
Or do you have another reason?
Oh, they probably have another reason.
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
If everyone knows about it, how's it a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it.
No, I'm not gonna forget about this. This could be a huge lead.
I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information.
Jesus.
I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
As most amateur theories are. Just making sure Pewter didn't have anything. Any other information?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found, Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iba.
Understood.
Well, Sunfish Pocket. Good God. Ooh, another car.
Date,
Hello?
the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual.
I wonder why. You know, you could have chosen a better place to hide Mizuki than in the back seat where I can see you in the rear view mirror.
Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
Well, let's look at everything else first. Steering wheel. The dashboard. The center console. Is there anything in the glove
Did I put
box?
anything in there?
You could have put a gold brick in there and it wouldn't slow us down this much.
Mm-hmm.
Have you checked the back seat?
Oh, right. But I
Oh,
can't just
right.
turn around and look while I'm driving.
Just check the rear view mirror.
I can't just turn around and look while I'm driving. Gear shift. Passenger seat. No one's sitting in it. I don't know. Oh my God. The rear view mirror.
Mizuki!
Mizuki?
Hey, watch out!
What?
Eyes forward, stupid.
Mizuki climbed to the front seat and sat in the passenger seat. Yeah, because that's not incredibly dangerous. Steering
Hey,
wheel.
Date, what would happen if I grabbed the wheel and spun it super hard?
We'd crash and die.
We would spend the rest of our very short time together thinking about how stupid that was.
The
Hey,
dashboard.
Date, why do they call it a dashboard?
Because it makes the car go faster.
What? What?
Uh-huh. And why do they call it a tachometer?
It measures how many tacos worth of revolutions the wheels spin. Because a tortilla is round.
You know what? That makes, yeah, it adds up. I ran the numbers. Little known fact, maybe a well-known fact. I did a little bit of engineering in my time in college. I can confirm this.
Obviously.
Obviously. Everyone knows that, Mizuki. It's a dashboard. The center console. What's going on in the glove box?
Is this where you keep your weird stuff?
No. But don't look.
What? Damn, is it that obvious? Why would you keep the weird stuff in the glove box, you weirdo? The gear shift. Can I look at the passenger seat? No. If someone's in it, then you can't look at the passenger seat. There's no one in the back seat. Yeah, thankfully. Not anymore, friggin' weirdo, you stowaway.
What are you looking at me for? Watch the road.
I always have my head like this when I drive.
You were looking forward before.
No, I was just projecting an illusion. This is the real me.
You
Naturally.
project an illusion when you're by yourself?
Yeah, just in case someone's watching me. How you doing?
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
I don't know about that one, Chief. She just found her other parent dead, like 12 hours ago at most. Wait, what are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital.
I noticed.
They're probably freaking out over there right now.
Yeah, probably.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you. I can help.
No, I'm not taking you with me, you child.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter.
And?
Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
I think you can.
Fine.
Oh my lord.
Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
Nice weather we're having.
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already?
Wow.
If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
It's very true, though.
Damn, what a brat.
But I mean, she's right, though. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Anytime anyone's ever been like, the weather, it's like, bruh, like, we can just chill. How'd you even get in here?
It wasn't locked, I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
True.
Mizuki does raise a valid point.
I mean, yeah, I should lock my doors, but still, like...
If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
What?
You too?
But it's got a cool computer in it, dude. It's like a future car. You want to catch a suspect?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day.
Okay, I mean, that's fair.
I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Have you? You're not even a teenager.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me.
God. So,
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy, you should cut that out.
you cut it out. I was talking to Aiba out loud before I noticed Mizuki in the car. That must be what she was referring to.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist?
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss. But it's just hard to explain. I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time.
Introduce Aiba to Mizuki, you coward!
Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal, no need to be so formal.
Oh my lord. Bruh.
Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
Honestly, I think you should too. We should both go to the hospital. Oh, good God. About Renju.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Oh,
Shoko had a secret?
what does that mean? What do you mean by that? What is Shoko's secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
That whole company was a big scam.
Oh, yikes.
A scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money.
Oh my lord.
She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
Anyway, I'm glad that you're okay.
I'm not okay.
Yeah, I mean, like...
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
Alright, well, he's got you there.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date,
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
Wow!
That's where you're wrong, kiddo.
Oh.
I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
No! Don't use the kid whose parents both just died as your hookup bit. That's so awful. That is so incredibly terrible.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
He's got a point. You
Punk-ass
kind of brought it up. Why did everyone? She keeps calling him a stupid old man. How old is Date? He doesn't look that old. He's what, like early 30s? Like what? Mizuki and I walked back into Sunfish Pocket.
Ah, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
Have you looked at the case file yet? Oh, is that Kagami? My boy? Oh, we're gonna talk to Kagami. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Never fear. Kagami will be spoken to. Any leads?
No, we didn't find anything today.
Getting enough rest?
No, not these past few days.
Yeah, understandable.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, all right?
You too, Detective Date.
What's your name?
What?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami.
Why'd you deliver it so weird? My name is Kagami. But what's your name?
It's Kagami.
Okay. Alright, got it. But like, what is your name?
Kagami?
Okay. Hear me out. Your name, though.
I told you it's Kagami. I've told you my name like 5 times.
Yeah, he's got a point. So, the 6th time, what's your name? I, of course, remembered his name. What's your name, though? His name is engraved in my mind. His name is...
Hey, you. What's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami.
Even Mizuki's pissed about it.
Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, excuse you, Mizuki. The adults are trying
don't
to...
spoil our fun.
Oh, he's on my side. Get wrecked, kid. Oh, let's rise up.
What?
Another inspector. Hope he finds some clues. Yeah, kid. What's the problem? Oh, that's so good. All right. It's a table. Can't find any clues on it. A chair.
Is that a spear?
It's a trident.
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts.
It's a trident.
I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No, there are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
Why do you want the trident to be used, you weirdo? It's a trident. Doesn't look like it has anything to do with the case. Store's
Dragon's
menu.
Palace Pasta, 1,800 yen.
So, I don't know if anyone knows anyone watching this. If you don't know the yen to, like, I assume you're American, to dollars, United States dollars. 1 yen is like 1 cent. So this would be an $18 pasta.
1,800?
Isn't that pretty average?
No!
This is average?
$18 pasta? That's insanity. Got some boxes. I looked inside the wooden box. There's nothing in there. Empty wooden box. An oil drum must be some kind of this oil drum must be some kind of interior
The
decor.
capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters.
Oddly specific, but okay.
It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
It's kind of heavy.
Let me check inside.
Oh. All right, we're gonna come back to that. I want to look at the not important things first. Beer tap.
I
It
could
serves
use a
beer.
drink.
Perhaps after this is all over, Date.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death,
Really did need to know that.
but no traces of that have been found in the area nor on the corpse itself.
Okay, so again, killed somewhere else, brought here.
This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else. It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Iva, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Alright, I know I said I wanted to look at the not important stuff, but I'm gonna finish this counter bit. Okay, no, I'm not. I lied. Doorway to the kitchen. No, I want to look at the freaking beer tap, dude. It's a beer tap. The walls are decorated with life preservers. The store signboard says Sunfish Pocket. Jellyfish lights. Probably not a clue. Reasonable. Some chairs, menu, table. Oh, pictures. There are pictures of girls on display. Probably the girls that are working
What are you
here.
staring at, creeper?
I agree.
It's fair. Pictures of maids on display. What's the status?
Nothing special.
Cool, good talk. The officer's guarding the doorway. Cash register near the doorway.
Iba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
Naturally.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
Yikes, always have backups, dude. Always have backups. No footage of the incident. The officer's guarding the doorway. The club is located on the second floor of the building. We use the elevator to get here.
Iba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once.
Well, that's probably the culprit.
At 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be about 2 people's worth. So the elevator only stopped on the second floor once last night, 8:55 p.m., and with about 310 pounds inside. This place is up on the second floor. There's nothing out the window. I mean, that'd be a 150-pound Renju and a 160-pound killer. Checks out. Makes sense. Beer keg. Renju's corpse was hung by 3 wires, or hung up by 3 wires. The wires were tied to the 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, in approximately 55 pounds each.
Yep, checks out. Yeah, 115 pounds, or, oh my lord, 165 pounds. Look, it's early. Math is a thing. Because he sold 20 liters, I'm gonna have to do some friggin' math in here, aren't I? They're giving me too many numbers. Evidence marker. It's a little marker that's put to track evidence at the scene. Why'd you put X, 1, and B for these 3? That's a very strange assortment of evidence markers. Mizuki is looking at the spot where he found Renju.
Are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
Yeah. Yeah. Notice anything strange?
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything.
Okay. You can leave if you need to.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Still.
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, you think it's totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
Girl, you're 12. you're 12 years old. You have so much of your life ahead of you. It's okay to be weak when you're literally not even an adult yet. This is just fine. It's okay. Hell, even adults in this situation, it's totally fine to be weak in this situation. Hey, both your parents were dead and you witnessed both the bodies firsthand. Yeah, it's okay to be weak. No one's gonna, like, call you out on that. Remember what you saw last night?
How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head.
Yep.
Not until the day I die.
Reasonable. Notice anything strange?
Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything.
But, do you notice anything strange?
Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you.
But you're the one who begged to come help!
Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
reasonable.
Are you really okay?
Yeah, I am. Don't you have an investigation to do? Or are you stalling?
Why would I be stalling? Mizuki acts tough, but deep inside, she's not that tough. Shocker, she's a 6th grader. Who'd have seen this one coming? Let's look at this freaking counter, dude. Oh, good God. Okay, so... Okay, I can't zoom around it. He's got a... Looks like he was freaking strangled. He was garroted. Garroted? Garroted? I don't know the past tense
The
of that
time
word.
of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams.
God bless.
There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
How? This is such an elaborate setup, and you found no fingerprints? Renju's corpse was found hanging from the ceiling beam, over the counter. There are deep impressions left on his neck.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
Dang, so he was murdered, brought here like immediately and strung up, and they left. Like, because I mean, how long did it take to set all of this up, right? Like, not including the travel time, because God knows where Renju was killed. We were like right there.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high.
So they drugged him.
It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
So sedatives were detected in Renju's body. He was barely conscious before he was killed. Right eye is still there. The left eye has been pulled out.
This case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Why though? Renju and Shoko both had their left eye taken before they were killed. And then yeah, the neck again. Renju's approximate time of death was yesterday, Saturday around 8 p.m. He was strangled by a cloth or something similar from behind. Alright, that's all on that. Oh, kitchen window. You can see the kitchen back there. Nothing looks suspicious. So let's look at these freaking oil drums, dude. The heck is that?
What?
There's something inside.
I stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it. This is...
The watch?
This is the wristwatch Renju always wore.
Oh.
No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
His watch was in the oil drum?
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Who? Who do you want to talk to? Has a 200-liter capacity and weighs 44 pounds empty. This kind of oil drum that has a lid. Oh, there's a barrel made of wood behind it. Why was his wristwatch in the drum? Was he transported using the oil drum? Like, to make it not look suspicious? Because, I mean, like, well... Estimated time of death was, what? 8:30-ish something? It was 2 hours before when we arrived, around 11, I think. So, yeah, close to 9. I guess there's probably not a lot of foot traffic out that late. Though I don't know where this takes place. If this is like a... it's Akihabara. Yeah, Akihabara's very... I don't know if it's very popular at night, but I think it's popular enough. I think there's nighttime stuff going on in Akihabara, so you wouldn't really be able to just walk around with a dead body. just because it's like 10 o'clock, right? I mean, honestly, you can't really do that anywhere, but especially not in the city. So they probably put them in the oil drum to hide it, right? Rendered weighed 160, he was murdered somewhere else and carried here. So the elevator logs were 310 pounds. So that means that Renju's killer weighed about 150. Because yeah, Renju weighed about 160. So that means there's a 150-pound killer. However, the freaking oil drum dude weighs 44 pounds. I'm just saying, 150 minus 44 is 106. We got a 106-pound killer. It's a pretty small person. I mean, Renju's a pretty dainty guy. Not dainty, but he's a thin man. That'd be a very, very dainty man or some type of lady. I'm just saying. But that lady would have to carry almost 200 pounds, or like over 200 pounds. You could roll the drum. It's a sphere, you roll it. Oh my God, I'm figuring the case out, dude. Okay. Inspector Kagami. The inspector's investigating something. Oh, there's something else green over here, I think. Or was there? Oh, the anchor. Big anchor. Nice one, good, glad I looked at that. Very well worth my time. Who do you want to freaking talk to, you little weirdo? Mizuki's looking this way. Any places you can think of that I don't know about?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Okay, that seems reasonable. Do you want to talk to Iris?
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
Oh, she used to work here.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Yeah, anything but Ota. Mizuki tried calling Iris, but there was no answer. Okay.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
Do you want to talk to Ota?
Yeah. Ota is in here all the time.
Of course
he
he
might know
is.
something.
Yeah, so remember when I was saying that maid cafes attract a certain type of clientele? Here's your prime clientele right here. Losers like this dude.
I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
Let's head out.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
All right, before we choose a location, I believe I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to thank you again for watching. I really appreciate you being here with me for this journey, this discovery. And let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if I need to change anything. Any criticism, any feedback is always appreciated. Yeah, thanks for watching. Check out my other videos. If you haven't seen the rest of these AI videos, go watch them. This game's good. I really like this game. It's a good game. So yeah, that's it. Have a good one. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your night. Have a good rest of your month. I don't know. I'm running out of things to say. I just say good day and night every time in a weird sort of cadence and hope that that's enough. Okay, bye.